So I was 17, I was working at a fast food restaurant making sandwiches. Now, the internet didn't really exist as such, but looking back on it, it was part of my journey. And I regret nothing because I ended up where I am. So would I even go back and tell myself anything is the question. If I had to, it would be to not burn so much of my time. Let's talk to the 17-year-olds who are listening. You know, do you finish your job, come home, play video games, etc.? That's what I used to do when I was 17 a little bit. What I didn't do is come home and think, okay, let's work on something new. Let's try and build something. Let's start a YouTube channel. Let's start creating content instead of consuming content. Yeah, I'd tell myself to be a little bit more proactive with my free time and not look around so much. Stand yourself in front of the mirror if you are that person. Imagine yourself 30 years older. Imagine yourself fat, out of shape, bags under your eyes, wrinkles on your skin, gray hair. Imagine that man exactly where you are today. And if you don't like it, do something to change it, because it's complacency that damages people. And that's a mix of brainwashing and programming and, you know, your personality. It's a mix of lots of things. But I think growing up really impoverished and looking around at the other adults, you know, who are still in, I was 16, 17 years old working at McDonald's. I was working with people who were in their 40s and 50s doing exactly the same job as me. And I thought, whoa, this is fucked. I'm going to have to do something. Why are you on this podcast asking me how to stop procrastinating? Turn off YouTube. Go do something. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with people? This is exactly what you were talking about asking a question where you already know the answer to. You know the answer is to stop doing things that waste your time and apply yourself to something important. Now, this may not be a waste of your time, but let me tell you, you're a dumbass, clearly. It's like Googling how to get fit, like you just said. Everyone knows what a push-up is. Do 10,000 of them a day. Stop wasting your time. You know, I've never had to deal with procrastination. I've never had to deal with not being motivated, because what is the alternative? Literally, be a loser forever. I am sick of reading shit on the internet saying, yeah, you know, some people are special and they take longer to bloom and your time will come. Let me tell you something. 99.9% of people who are born broke, live broke, stay broke, die broke. That is the reality for almost everybody. The internet and it's all going to come to you at the right time is a psyop to keep you down. You already know the answer. You don't need me to tell you. Why the are you asking 4 men who do not know you personally how to stop wasting your time? I don't even know what you do to waste your time. You already know the answer. A healthy body is a healthy mind. Get into shape. You know, try to look your best. Try to you know, become more knowledgeable. Whether that be, you know, watching YouTube videos, watching stuff that my brother or you put out. Just try to understand the world better. Try to understand that, you know, you can't just walk through the world as a dork, because the things you desire don't come very freely to dorks. I would like to think that every single young man watching would love to have a beautiful woman. They would, wouldn't they? Beautiful women don't like dorks. They really don't. So look at the things you want from life and look at who you are as a person and think, how can I positively change myself to get the things that I want from life? And I think you're naturally going to come out of your dork state just from doing that. I have no ritual or anything that I actually recommend to men. With younger men, especially the guys who aren't physical yet and they don't have the size and they don't have the money to go to the gym and they don't have the time to do the training. Obviously, Andrew sells his fitness training program, which is all well and good, but a good example I always used when I was younger was do push-ups during TV commercials. Yeah. Push-ups during TV commercials was my life hack. When I was young, I was broke. You know, I got to this size. I'm no bodybuilder, but I'm a very big guy. I'm about 240 pounds. Yeah. Watching TV is a very wasteful exercise. Every time the commercial comes on, do 50 push-ups. If you can't, do 25. Do 10 every time the commercial comes on. Something. Yeah, by the time the day's over, you've done 150 push-ups. You know, your arms feel pumped up, your pecs feel pumped up.